Guys.
Well, good afternoon, Bill and Barbara. It is a rainy day here in the Music City, but thank goodness basketball is played inside as the SEC men's basketball tournament tips off in a little less than an hour now. The top-seeded Wildcats, well, they have a first-round bye. They have the day off. And joining us live is the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats, head coach John Calipari. How you doing? I know this has got to be your favorite time of the year.
Well, it is, but, you know, it's a little cool out here.
Yes, it is.
It's risk, but, no, it's all good. Day off. We got them up early this morning. We play at noon tomorrow, so they want to come over and watch a little bit of this game. We practice later this afternoon, have a dinner away from the hotel to get them up and about, and then it's on. And it starts tomorrow at noon.
Now, you guys have a day off. You played the winner of the Alabama-South Carolina game. Is there a particular team that you would rather face, or would you rather be playing than have the day off?
Well, no, you don't want to play, because if you're playing, you have four games to try to win the whole thing, and then if you do win it, or you do play in the finals, you're spent for the NCAA tournament, so you do not want to play 4 games. No, it doesn't matter. South Carolina beat us. We understand they can beat us. And Alabama played us a great game in our building and has a chance of beating us. So we're going to have to be ready whoever we end up playing.
Now, we all in the media always like to make projections and things like that, but there's a chance you could play South Carolina tomorrow, Vanderbilt in the, Tennessee in the semifinals, and then either Mississippi State or Vanderbilt in the championship game. Talk about being battle-tested heading into the NCAA tournament.
I'm just thinking, can we beat Alabama or South Carolina? I'm not worried about all that. You know, at this time of the year when it's one and done, you're just worried about what's in front of you. Because you talk about Tennessee. What about Mississippi, who's won 4 in a row? You talk about Vanderbilt. Oh, wait a minute. What about Florida? I mean, you have no – if you get into that, it's like wasted energy, wasted time. We're just going to go, enjoy today, have a great practice, and get ready for this game tomorrow afternoon.
Now, you've been on the cutting edge of technology in a way.
And moving forward.
And moving forward. You got CoachCal.com. You're known for your Twitter account. But tell us about the
1.2 million on Twitter.
And it's still growing, everybody.
100,000 on the face. People are crazy. The blue dust is everywhere. It's nuts.
But tell us about this new venture you got going on.
How about audio text? Now, instead of texting, it comes to your phone, and you hear my voice for 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes, and I'm telling you stuff that I'm saying to my team. So we started every day for a while, 1.5 minutes. It's audio texting. You go to add Coach Cal, and then you go to 68948, and you hear me. And it's every day. The Lexi group, the LexiCast group that asked me to do this is going to make a sizable donation to our Children's Foundation, which makes me very happy. And it's another way of connecting with our fans. So whether it'll be 1.2 million from the Twitter, we'll shift. Instead of Twitter, they'll have audio Twitter, or whether it's our people on the Facebook, or we're going to get away from any monthly fee or anything on the our website. It's going to be, you know, just you want to get on there, it's on there. So we're doing this. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about it because it's another way to connect with our fans.
And no matter how you look at it, Coach Cal is going to be everywhere. Coach, thanks for stopping by today.
Thank you.
All right, that's head coach John Calipari of the Kentucky Basketball Cats. Now, for much more on who Kentucky could play tomorrow, either Alabama or South Carolina, let's go live to inside Bridgestone Arena, where our very own Dave Baker is standing by.
Brandon, what a difference a year makes. Last year, Kentucky fans were struggling with what was going on the court. The tournament was down in Tampa, and you could get all the tickets you wanted. Well, now we know what's happening with Kentucky, and the fact that Nashville is drivable. This is one of the toughest tickets in the history of the Southeastern Conference Tournament. This place used to be known as the Gaylord Center, the Sommet Center. Now it's the Bridgestone Arena. 18,000 is what it'll hold for basketball, and I'm telling you, it is a tough, tough ticket. As you look around the arena here right now, as we're about an hour away from tip for Game 1, even though it's South Carolina and Alabama, already a lot of Kentucky folks here. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the first matchup, because the South Carolina-Alabama winner gets Kentucky tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. And we'll talk about the history of this tournament. 51st time they've tipped off the Southeastern Conference Tournament. It's the 32nd time they'll play it since the renewal of this event back in 1979. Kentucky fans already here. They are downtown, and they are getting their gear, and that's where we find Jennifer Nime. Jennifer?
All right, thank you, Dave. Thanks, Dave. It is no surprise that the Big Blue faithful are taking over Nashville. UK fans love this city, and some are here at the Cat Fan Addict store. They've actually set up a shop on the corner of 4th and Broadway just for basketball fans. We've got a group here behind me. They're all the way down here from Versailles, and in addition to looking for the latest tournament gear, a lot of fans are looking for tickets because they say they weren't going to miss a chance to see the Cats.
It is the greatest thing that's happened. We go to all of them. This is our vacation for the year, is the SEC tournaments. And we just enjoy the Cats, and we're going to follow them.
And what do you think about this tournament this year, this team?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So we're looking forward to it. I'm hoping we get wholesome tickets. If not, we'll watch in the hotel room.
Just a great atmosphere. The atmosphere is what makes it all happen. You see so many Kentucky fans. You make friends with other fans from the SEC, Alabama, and all of them. It's just a great atmosphere. Anybody that can needs to be here.
180,000 fans are expected to come to Nashville in the next 4 days, pumping $10 million into the economy on everything from T-shirts to tickets. And if you are coming here without tickets, be prepared to pay. The cheapest price that we've heard so far is $300 for lower arena, $150 for upper arena. Keep in mind, that's just for one game. And with the games actually starting today, though, UK fans will be hoping to cash in on tickets from fans whose teams have lost. Also, scalping is legal here. We are seeing a lot of it as fans are struggling to get their hands on the hottest tickets in town. And also, one other tip, if you're driving down, parking is a real problem in Nashville right now. They're telling fans to park at LP Field, the home of the Music City Bowl, and take shuttles over here. So it is Music City Madness here in Nashville. Bill and Barb, back to you.
All right, the excitement certainly building for tip-off here in just a few minutes. And, of course, the big game for Kentucky tomorrow. We'll have more coverage coming up in just a little bit.
Well, you bet. And we'll have much more from the Music City.
Including a chat coming up in just a little bit about exactly what's going to be happening on the court. More coming up on News First in just a moment here on WKYT.
Stay with us.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We are live in the Music City as the SEC men's basketball tournament is set to get underway in a little less than an hour from now. A lot of action here. Now, if you just joined us in our last segment, Coach Calipari, the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats, was here, and he was talking about his new venture, Coach Cal at Lexi. You can use it on your mobile device by connecting with him at 68948. In the 3 minutes that he was live with us, 5,500 people signed up. Quite an accomplishment there as the Big Blue Nation follows Coach Cal no matter where he goes. But the top-seeded Cats, they have a first-round bye. They're off today. They will take on either the winner of Alabama or South Carolina that tips off at 1 o'clock. But the Kentucky Wildcats have been very busy over the past couple of days. They've been keeping busy. The second-ranked team in the country practiced in Lexington yesterday before traveling to Nashville, where they had a closed shoot-around here at the Bridgestone Arena last night. The Cats are talented and accomplished a lot. We all know that in what they call phase 1 of the season. Now phase 2 begins tomorrow.
It's very important. You know, Coach Cal said we need to win 2, you know, so we want to win 3. You know, we want to get the championship. We want to bring that trophy back. You know, another accomplishment under our belts, an achievement that we can look back on and say that we did that, you know. So we're all focused on having that #1 spot. But if it means us getting the SEC championship trophy, you know, by all means necessary, let's do it.
It's a big goal. I mean, it's going to help us with our seeding as well. So, I mean, we're trying to win every game from here on up. But we just going to come out and just play because if we worry about it too much, we probably let it affect us. We're the #1 seed and everybody trying to beat us. So we just going to come in, play like we practice.
And, of course, the Kentucky Wildcats will take on the winner of the Alabama-South Carolina game. That game can be seen live right here on WKYT. Tip is set for 1 o'clock. Bill and Barbara, it is going to be a fun day here in Nashville. Of course, we'll have much more coming up later on the show. Guys, back to you.
All right.
We look forward to it.
It looks like so much fun down there, doesn't it?
Always, yes.
I don't think we can get there before it starts.
We can enjoy it from here, too.
We certainly
can watch all the action.
And hopefully you have some plans to enjoy it this afternoon. And we hope you'll keep it here for more News First at noon on WKYT.
As we said, we'll be heading back live to Nashville with our continuing coverage of the SEC tournament. It kicks off in just less than an hour now. That's ahead.
And weather is on the way next on News First at noon.